Hey everybody. So this is a question that I've had for a couple of BD owners for a while now, and it's in regards to what BD calls the SEO variables, and we're going to talk about them first. What they are. Every time you see any of this, say, keywords inside cent signs, in cent signs, or two on each side, or in three on each side, that's a variable in the BD realm. Okay. I created this widget here, demonstrate what's going to happen. And you can actually see how the SEO variables change depending on how many symbols are on side or the other. Personalized, um, or well, there's special cases too. So I created this widget, process text. I put that widget here. Go to my content web page builder. You create your own page. You put that there. For those that ask, how can I put a widget a web page? The way you do it, you create a widget. Once it's saved, you just put this in any of the static pages, like here, content web page builder. Put it there. You create the URL for it. You save it. Then when you go there, that's what I want to show you. This. So here we're seeing all the variables, the SEO variables, and they're being processed. And where are they bringing this information? This value came from where? Well, that part is the text labels. So if you go to settings, text labels, you're gonna find this bunch of text labels. Like there's a lot of them. And the way that you search for a specific one is literally by typing whatever you see. So if I see account has been, copy that. I go to the text labels, I put it here in the search, and then it will show you all the text labels that have that phrase or that word or those characters inside them. So here you can see all the ones that say account has been, account has been, account has been. The one that we're using right now is your account has been created successfully. You can see the variable name here, account created, and you can see account created. Okay. I'm mentioning this because there's a specific BD owner, or actually there's a group of them that try to translate these variables into their own language. It could be, or at least the cases that I've seen, Dutch, German, French, um, Greek. So if you rename this, you'll break the variable. It won't show anything. Not touch this part here. Only touch the actual value. Here, if I change this to, let's say, at Joe's. Oh my God. Fresh. Then the actual text that you want to put there is going to be shown there. See? At Joe's. Let's, eh, here's where you actually put in Spanish, French, German, Greek, whatever. Save that. But you do not touch the actual name of the variable. Okay, that's very important. Now, why am I showing you all this? Because I want you to see how, depending on the amount of percent signs that you put on the sides, name of the variable, changes the behavior. So when you have one, only one, that normally tells the system, okay, we want this, whatever is here, in lowercase and single, not plural. So you see, let me refresh here, what I mean. So also show you something. I got the Y capital, capitalized, okay? And you see here lowercase. So if you put 1%, this is what happens. Everything is lowercase and everything is in singular, not plural. Unless obviously you actually put that the actual word, like here you see apology, verify, pam pam pam. If you put two, I mean, if you capitalize the first letter, I want to show you that here. Close this. The only difference between this group and this group is I capitalize the first letter, just the first letter. So account created turned into account created. Oh my god. So we come here and this is what happens. Capitalize words, but it's still single. So your account has been created successfully. Result, view details. You can actually see that all the words have been capitalized. Okay. Now, if I put two symbols next to the actual variable, then it turns into, you can see your account has been created successfully. Results, view details was already like that. Verified is apologies, from apology to apologies. And also apologies to everybody because, oh my god, look at this and look. So I'm showing you this because you gotta be careful when you want that to be plural and that's it. But you can see here, same thing. Basically the first um, letter capitalized, but we're using 2% signs. So that means that with the 2% signs, it's plural. The first capital letter is capitalized. The end result is same thing here. Instead of lowercase, is each word is capitalized unless it was already like that. Um, and you see the plurals. Apologies. If you use three% signs, this 3, they're called literal prints. So they literally print whatever you have here without changing anything. So remember the Y, capital Y there? Remember that when I only put 1, it actually put it as lowercase? Well, if you put the 3, it actually shows exactly like it is. Literally like it is, sorry. So that's how like it is. So I'm just putting you 2 cases, the little print. Why are you seeing 2? Because I'm also doing this. I'm also putting one of them in capital letters. Capital, capital, capital. But when you use 3 and you put the capital, you see that nothing is happening because it's literally printing the thing how it looks here without changing it. So 1 makes it lowercase, single, it is. 2 makes it plural. If you put the first letter as a capital letter, capitalizing it, and if you put 3% signs, then it's going to literally print whatever you have there. It's not going to change anything. Okay, it doesn't matter if you put the first letter as uppercase. Now, there's some special cases. There's others actually, but as a developer, when I worked on BD, I do get access to other special cases. But as a BD owner like yourself, you only get access to a couple. So here's 2 that I could remember. So this one, what it does, it shows you the variable that you're using on the front, on the public, without pre-processing that and turning that into a text. So here is account created, and here is also account created. But because I put this symbol here, AN, there, tilde symbol there, then it turns into the actual literal the text that I'm putting there. Come here, you're literally seeing this without being pre-processed. Okay. Now the second one is for apostrophe. That's why you see that symbol there. Let's grab the apology here. Okay, here you go. What you're seeing here, just in case, is me putting 1%, 3%. Okay, and you can see that how they behave. Basically the same thing. Okay. But I'm gonna grab this one. I'll change that. put it. You can see how that's going to be. Search results up the whole variable name, but then you hear the word apology plus apostrophe s. Okay, you can see how that's the moment that I put two plural changes to that, but then it adds the apostrophe. Here's the last one with 3, and this is just to give you a quick guide into the behavior of how the SEO variables on B. So again, 1% sign, everything lowercase, everything's 2% signs, everything's plural. Uppercase letter on the first one, everything is capitalized. 3% signs, everything is literal, like like literally whatever you put here. Okay. Now, how should I be going about and changing labels, text either to another language or just enhancing the English that's there? So normally, again, uh, here you see, for example, home. Um, bad example because I know where that is. Join our newsletter. So, okay, we want to know how to change that join our newsletter. The first approach that I do is I actually go to the text labels and type that. Join our newsletter. Let's assume that I don't find this here. Because if I found it there, join our newsletter, awesome. Yeah, spell there. Yeah, and this is getting recorded for you. Great job there. So professional. Um, okay, so you that I was able to change it there. Let's remove that, so no, nothing. Edit this out later. But let's assume that I wasn't able to find that specific text here. So here, the other places where you can find it. I actually was speaking to somebody today about this. First place that you will go look, the widget, any widget. So let's assume that you're looking for the word literal, like I had there. Type that there, and then it's going to show you all the widgets, either customized or default, that have that word there. That's how you would do it. Once you edit a widget that you feel like that one could be the one that has that text there, you go there, and many times you might not find the word that you were looking for here. You might need to go to the CSS or the JavaScript tabs. Now, most of the time, there will be a lot of information here. So instead of you guessing what in the world is happening here, what you do is you click inside this box. Once this is customized, of course, this needs to be customized. That means that it's not a default widget. Um, you click on it, doesn't matter where, and then you press Control F. So this search shows here, and then you type there again the word that you were looking for. Press it. You can actually see here, and you're like, oh my god, there it is. But wait, what happens if there's like 20 of this, like this uh, widget? Press Control G. If there were more, so let's put another one here. Roll like that. Okay, so I'm like here, press Control F, type literal. I got that one there, but if I press Control G, get another one, then another one. Aha! I found all of them. And then you can just change it, change those there and save it. Okay, the quick way of. Another one is by going to the menu manager. So in the menu manager, many times this options here are again literal text that was put there on the menu manager. So go to the menu manager. Normally the main menu is go there, and you might see here. See? So let's change this to member soup because everybody likes soup except that one guy over there. So member soup. save it, we refresh. Now we got soup for everybody. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Then they are the words on the form manager, any of the form. And how do you know it's a form? Because you're able to input information into it and it saves into the site. So whenever that happens, let's go to properties, for example. Most of the forms don't have text. They have the text label. Go to settings, text label. So for example, if I wanted to edit this specific text label, double click on it, Control C, copy that baby, then you go here. This also searches for the name of the variables. So you can see it here. Enter details below. Here's the name. So when you do a search, it doesn't just search for whatever value it has. It actually searches for the name of the variable too. Okay, we got the forms there, and let's assume that there's one that the label is not a text label. It's clearly something written there. So you will go here and just change it. So we got the menu, form manager, the widget manager, and now the big daddy, the design setting. On the design settings, you actually see many of the things that you see on the home. And I leave that up to you guys, but there's several areas you're able to change some of the text or most of the text that you see on the home page. Okay. Um, once showing you all the features that might, as of today, have something inside them. At least I can see this too, that they have that information. But start show you about like content to it. So here, edit stuff specific, like in this case, it's the hero divider. So if I come here, I go to the home, these search members, all that and that, basically the hero divider. That's what you see here. You can change it there, make the links, the text, the things. If you have additional streaming widgets, you can go there and title this, do that. Go, that one there. Okay, now we got most of the homepage by doing, okay, by doing all the little things that I just mentioned right now. You might want to go to the static pages by clicking my content. You don't need to go to web page builder, just click on my content. That will automatically select the first one there. You can go to multiple pages where there might be some text that you might need to change. Mainly, at least for my experience, are the privacy policy in terms of use for your language, or maybe the words that. So here they are. Here you can see again SEO variables, text labels, change there. All this you can change and whatnot. Those are the static pages. Static pages, because you change them, they don't change again, only change them again. And then you got the dynamic page. There's the SEO template. On the SEO templates, the best that you can do is change the SEO keywords that get used. By the way, this actually true. This has no value. Meta keywords are not used since 2009, but these ones are. So this is where you can put some love and change it according to products, features, audience, target, industry that you're using, etc., 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 for the SEO optimization that I normally um, recommend people to. But here's other variables. Okay. Lastly is the email. So the email templates, or at least the main ones. That's what I'm showing you here. The email templates, when you send an email, if you want to change the language or the wording, from here, email templates, you edit that specific one, and then voila, here you are. but you do not change the name of the variables. Like you do not do this, okay? Because that will mess up on how this specific variable is pre-processed before it gets sent. Same for this one. Same for this. Change anything else there. Play around with it. Add stuff. And also, how do you know which variables you can add here? That's easy. On the email templates, they actually offer you. Here you have like a bunch of variables that you can simply copy that, come here, put it there, and you're done. When this gets sent, it will show the website logo there. A lot of people actually ask for this. Um, so hopefully this video will help you know how to process SEO variables, where to look them, or at least the way that I do it, and how to edit them properly. Okay. So with that said, think positive. Big hugs to everybody. Okay. You're gonna do great. That's it.